3, 2, 1.
Boom, and welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Steak Plains Meats in Crosbyton, Texas. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world-famous Andy Shaver.
What's their mascot?
Who, Crosbyton?
Yes. Help me think. We drive past it all the time. What the
Hell, you played them in football.
We scrimmaged them. I don't know that they ever had the mascot.
I don't remember what they're right. I don't know. It's not the Kangaroos.
No.
I couldn't tell you. Our special pick'em guest today is Anthony Joseph Stanfield.
I would be the only one here with the perfect record for the year.
my mother's.
You go from week to week with a perfect record.
That's right, kind of like my tough man career.
My mom's only child, other than me, and my dad or my mom's. We don't know who Tony's real dad is for sure, or we don't know who my real dad
Bill
is.
Gates, but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, Mom was quite the looker, so maybe if somebody's successful, who knows? You're too much like Dad, so there's no doubt she cheated before she had me. So, anyways, right now,
It looks like the Indians. The Indian, maybe.
Well, they better change that shit now to the
they're
Warriors.
gonna
I
get
think maybe
canceled.
they're the Warriors.
Did it say Warriors?
No, but I think that's what they are, maybe.
No. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I knew they were purple and gold.
Or you could just put down Crosbyton's mascot,
I did.
and that's what you got.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, draft preps. Chiefs, right there.
Crosbyton Chiefs. You can still be a chief.
You can still be a chief,
You
but
just
you can't be an Indian.
Nope.
No Indians. That is a no-no.
What if your town? What if the girls' team was called the Squaws? Would that be thought of as bad?
Yeah. It's all.
Would you be Grudenized on that?
It's all taboo. It's all no good.
Oh, Gruden.
I'm going to tell you right now, I stand with John Gruden. Everything he said wasn't right, but he didn't constitute enough for that. I think that it's absolutely bullshit what they did to him.
The only thing that's what I told somebody. I'm like, I feel really bad, but what's going on? I've read the emails, and there's not much that I disagree with.
I mean, he made
The Michelin lips he should not have said, but
yeah, but that's not worth losing your freaking job and
No.
shit over.
he called Goodell a pussy a couple times and
And a faggot.
a faggot. Cost him his job. But what's interesting through the whole deal is they got 65,000 emails.
650,000.
650,000?
Yes.
There's not one email that implicates the owner?
He wasn't He wasn't texting the email to him. He was texting Bruce Allen,
I
the
understand, but
president of the company.
They got the entire organization's network of emails. Everything. From a trainer to another trainer, they got this. This was not just what Gruden was
I'm
sending.
sure that probably Dan Snyder's emails probably are on there too. They said they're not going to release nothing else of nobody else's.
Right, but
which
that's what
means
I'm
it was
saying.
They were after John Gruden.
No.
Yes, they were.
I think John Gruden was the fall guy on here.
No, he is. That's what I'm saying. Roger Goodell is the one that leaked all this shit. Roger Goodell doesn't like John Gruden because he called him a faggot and a pussy.
Right.
And now
an anti-football pussy is what he called him.
Now they're raising hell because he called Obama a pussy.
Clueless.
A clueless pussy, and Biden. And he just recently said something about Biden in the last couple of years to Bruce Allen about Joe Biden being a pussy. Well, you know what? I agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
He called Obama a pussy. And I think Obama is a pussy.
He said it was wrong that the league would put pressure on the St. Louis Rams and Jeff Fisher to draft Michael Sam, which it is wrong.
Yeah, is Michael Sam still in the NFL?
No, and
There
I mean,
you go.
can we? I mean, he's been out of the NFL. Did he? How many games did he play?
I don't know that he ever fucking played in the game.
I mean, after all, he was a first-round draft pick too, wasn't he?
I don't think he was a first-round draft pick. I think
don't?
he was a sixth-round draft pick.
Michael Sam?
I think so. I think he was a sixth-round draft pick.
Well, it all boils down. Gruden was a Trump guy, and that's what got him in trouble.
A lot of it, and he hurt. Roger Goodell is a dickhead. Now, Roger Goodell has a gay brother.
Right.
In which I don't give two shits if he does or he doesn't.
Yeah, my brother's gay.
Yeah,
I don't care what your. Oh no, he was a seventh-round draft pick. He was almost Mr.
Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't care. If you can play football, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Tom Brady come out that he was doing gay porn, he's still gonna be the Tampa Bay's quarterback.
Right.
If Kyler Murray come out, he was gay, he's still gonna be Arizona's quarterback because he can play football.
Well, and they got that Nassib kid playing for the Raiders right now.
Yeah.
He's gay.
If you
he can play football.
Yeah, if you can play football, you're gonna have a
If you
job.
have the talent, you're going to play.
I mean,
Kaepernick did not have the talent.
Neither did Michael
No.
Sam.
No.
no.
Michael Sam was great in college, but
It's a different level.
He shouldn't have been drafted.
Kaepernick had a couple of good years, but that's all. Kaepernick's not playing football because he can't play.
Right.
And he had a chance to go back, and he didn't want to go back. He knows that. And he was horrible the last year he played. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about anything. But the bottom line is it's a football. It's a game of football, and football is a manly sport, regardless of who you sleep with. And Roger Goodell and all that. The NFL's gotten too woke. All their fucking shit's just stupid.
Right.
All their rules and all that crap has just gone on. And like I
But
say, I don't give two shits if Michael Sam's gay or not. If he can
No.
still play football, he'd be playing
And
football.
that should be irrelevant. That should not be your trump card to get, because there was conversation that he might not even be drafted, right?
They
And
didn't think
then
he
he
was gonna
played
be.
this card,
and then he got drafted.
That's what
and
got
then
him
he got drafted.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been drafted otherwise.
Right. So that should not be the reason that you're drafted, is because you're gay, and you want the NFL is wanting their first openly gay player.
And to all
So,
future goose
whatever.
guides out there, if you're gay and you can kill birds and get along good with clients, then I wouldn't have any problem hiring you.
That's exactly right, and that's the way it should be.
Yep.
Meritocracy.
What is the word that they use all the time? He's they call John
Misogynistic.
What the fuck is that?
Against women, because he made some comments about the female ref, first female ref.
Well, I noticed when they had the fight the other night, that bitch wasn't
She was
nowhere around there.
easy with the B word, Jeff.
Okay, excuse me.
I got Dave.
that babe-
Have you seen Dave Chappelle's new special?
No.
It's not as funny as I was hoping to, but he refers to women as bitches a lot, and he's like, my whole career, everybody says I against women. I couldn't figure out what these bitches were talking about. But
I noticed
no,
when the
you
fight,
were
she
you
was
were
nowhere
right.
around.
The fight broke out the other night. You could not find her. She
No.
was holding. She had the spot.
Yeah.
I got the spot here, guys. You sort all that out, and I'll be here when you're done.
And see, that's part of that job. If you can't
Right.
do it because of physical stuff, then you shouldn't have that
Shouldn't be
job.
doing it.
Right.
You know?
But if you can do that physical stuff,
That's
then
fine.
and you're qualified to be a referee in the NFL, then I don't think that sex should hinder you at all.
The big girl that was pitching for OU in the women's college soccer softball, she'd been mixing some fucking
Should've
blows up with them
whipped somebody's
guys.
ass.
She'd been throwing them bows.
She's in the middle of it. Listen, if you don't want to get in the middle of it and do the manly stuff, get in the kitchen and make us a fucking sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch.
So here we go. We're going to do our football picks. After Tony called her the B word again.
Yeah, the
That's
B word.
Absolutely. As a guest, you do not have the open mic like me and Andy do. You know, we have the right to say this
I'm
stuff.
filtered.
Okay, first pick, Tampa Bay and Philadelphia for Thursday night football. Andy, you're ahead by 2 games. You go first.
Philly. I'm sorry. What
Ooh,
the hell? No,
that's a-
Tampa Bay. I was looking a couple down. I've got my pick 'em already. It's
I'm
from-
pulling
or my upset. It's from that.
I'm
division.
pulling for Philly, but I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Miami at Jacksonville. I think
In
is
London.
I think Tua.
In London.
I think Tua is going to be back.
Shit, that's ugly. Jacksonville.
I'm going to take Miami just because Miami has better talent. I think
I'm taking Jacksonville.
Houston at Indy after the Heartbreak Kids lose
Indy.
their kicker. The little nerd on the team cost them by getting hurt.
Rodrigo Blankenship's hurt. He's my kicker in the ESPN league, which I'm currently leading.
Yes, he is hurt.
Fuck, I need to look at that.
That's why he. That's what. Did you not watch the game the other night?
No.
That's why he.
I fell asleep.
They one time they used someone else to kick a field goal. Then they went for 2 one time they wouldn't have because of his hip was bothering
You know
him.
what it was? They were up like 25-3. I turned it off.
Yeah, it was.
We started watching a movie or something.
I was
on
like,
Netflix.
man, I need fucking Lamar Jackson to just hit this. And I started looking at stats. So if they're behind going in the fourth quarter, he's going to throw the ball the whole time. I'm motherfucker ended up with 56 points or some shit.
So how come you tell Andy this, but last week you wouldn't tell Josh about his player?
Which one of Josh's players?
One of his receivers.
He wasn't hurt.
He didn't play though, did he?
That was on a Thursday night.
Oh,
Go ahead. What do you want?
Indy.
Indy. Green Bay at Chicago.
Green Bay.
I'm taking Green Bay too.
Chicago.
Ooh.
Kansas City at Washington.
I'm taking the football team, and that is my upset.
I'm going to take Kansas City, but they are fucking horrible, and I'm still sticking that they're not going to make the playoffs. But I hope Washington win. Oh, it's my 2 teams, but I'm going to go with the Redskins. But I'm taking Kansas City in my pick. But
Well, Andy beat me to it. I'm going to take that as my upset as well.
okay. My Minnesota at Carolina.
Shit. Carolina.
I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm going to Minnesota.
They're favored in Carolina, so.
Baltimore at the Chargers.
Oh, fuck.
I'm taking the Chargers as my
Chargers.
upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers also.
That's my upset.
I'll take Baltimore since I have their defense.
Okay. That has absolutely fucking nothing to do with picks.
2000 Ray Lewis or what?
Yeah, no shit. Chargers might be the best team in the AFC.
No, not even close.
You don't think? Who do you
Not
think?
this week.
Buffalo Bills.
I think it's them and Buffalo are by far the two best
I think
teams.
Buffalo beats them by 2 touchdowns.
Well, I picked Buffalo to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm sticking to that over the Rams. Cincinnati at Detroit. Detroit, I would hate to be a
God
Detroit
love 'em.
fan. They get
so
beat on a
tough.
66 fucking yard field goal, then they get beat on they go for 2 and get it, and then they give up a fucking 56 yard or 57 yard field goal.
That was last week?
Yeah, they got beat on 57 in the last play of the game.
And then they got beat
The week
on the last
before.
play of game against Baltimore.
Yeah, 66 yard field goal.
I think there's been a couple games. I think there's been this is week 6. I think there's been at least 3 games where it's been like the last play of the game they got beat on.
Yeah.
So I'm going Detroit. This is gonna but fucking Cincinnati.
I'm taking Joe Big Dick Burrow in Cincinnati.
I'm going Detroit.
I'm going Cincinnati.
L.A. Rams at the New York Giants.
Rams.
Poor Giants.
Rams.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a Cowboy fan. Everybody knows that listens to this shit. The Cowboys have had every break in the world. They play Carolina with that Christian McCaffrey and that Horn kid. They're all shut down cornerback.
Right.
They play New York Giants. New York Giants are tying the game up. They lose Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones, and Kenny Golladay on the same series. This
Well,
week,
by God, I got Kadarius Toney in our fucking fantasy league. What a big.
I think that's a good pickup.
yeah,
but
well, not when
I'll
you
trade you for. We'll get off here. We'll make a trade thing.
Okay,
I'll
we'll
trade
do
you
that.
for.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, I'm going to take the Rams because I'm picking them to go Super Bowl.
I'm taking the Rams.
Are you taking the Rams, Indy?
I did.
Okay. The game of the week: Arizona at Cleveland.
Arizona, that's my lock of the week.
I'm taking Cleveland.
Arizona.
The Las Vegas Grudenless Raiders, whose coach has the worst haircut in the history of mankind,
Gruden's ain't too good.
against the Denver Broncos.
Gruden won't be there, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Denver just because Vegas is.
I'm taking Denver, too, just for that reason.
I mean,
The Raiders are either going to come out on fire or
yeah,
they're
or
going
they're
to come
gonna
out
be a
Denver
dud.
flatter than a 10-year-old boy.
Easy with that. So now we've got the bitch word. Now we've got.
You can't
we're
say a
just-
10-year-old boy's
my-
flat-chested?
Oh.
You can't say that? This podcast, this lodge,
listen,
we have men and women.
There
If
was a Gruden moment. I thought you meant. Just go on. We're getting into
There's
the
two
weekend.
genders. There's men and women.
Okay.
I got to go home and pack anyway, so we got to hurry up. Okay. Dallas at New England,
Dallas.
and that's my lock, Dallas.
New England.
Ooh.
Seattle and Pittsburgh for Sunday Night Football.
Pittsburgh. No
Oh,
Russell
shit, I
Wilson.
forgot about that. Damn it. Pittsburgh actually has a chance in this game. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh just because I hope my boy James Washington does good. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Seattle.
Mr. Geno Smith.
Buffalo at Tennessee.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo, too.
Buffalo across the board, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, y'all.
That's the best Monday night game they've had in a while.
That's it. That's all the
That's
games.
it. Buffalo and Tennessee's Monday night.
Tampa Bay is Philadelphia, but Thursday night we are taking that one. All right.
Tampa Bay. All right, Jeff's got to go board a plane. We hope.
Yep.
Must be nice. Wish I could go on vacation.
I'm quite worried, Jeff.
Tony,
you might get stuck
you're going to
up
be
there.
out of town 3 weekends in a row going to band concerts, and you're going to San Antonio to go to
I'm
Fiesta,
going to
Texas.
drive
and
an hour and
shit.
a half to watch a band concert and drive home. That's not much of a fucking vacation.
It's a vacation, though.
I just wish I had your money, Jeff.
Well, if you did, then you'd burn mine and use yours. All right. Thank y'all for listening to us. God bless y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, go check out all of our sponsors. Check out the Looking Glass Duck Club podcast, Gundog Outdoors, Goose Creek Retrievers, Bangtail Whiskey, Eyesight Drone Service, Stanfield Hunting Outfitters, Steak Plains Meat, Shin Gear Waiters, Pacific Calls, Dive Bomb Industries, Boss Shot Shells, Dirty Duck Coffee, and Lucky Duck.